Just share it out. Okay. Got both mics working. Got everything I need here. Got my chenille, my flashing. We're ready to go. I'm going to be using the rainbow tinsel chenille this morning. I had to break open a new skein. Hey there, J-Bro. Welcome in, welcome in. This here's the 1/8 ounce midnight lure. This is one of our leading colors. This here is with a round head. We do also make it with a pill head with eyes. Again, this is a 1/8 ounce lure here on a #1 hook. Get that trap down. Yep, welcome in, guys and girls of all ages. This here's our 1/8 ounce lure here. I had to talk to our company that makes our packages. Hey there, David. Good morning. We're getting some new packaging for our limited edition colors. And for the people that do collector lures, or they want to get a color that we just normally don't, produce that often, we're having a limited edition package made up. And so I'm kind of working with all the different options with whether it's going to be a zip seal or what. We're also looking at different types of ways to seal the package that has like a tamper-proof label on the back. We do get a lot of people that collect our lures. So trying to get something made up, it's kind of tough to do. Hey there, DNA. Hey there, Tanker. How's it going, Tanker? So I spent probably about an hour on the phone dealing with these people, and they're good companies. We have a couple of companies that do make our packaging. So anyway, enough of that. Let's drink some coffee. One of the fellas that put in an order, he lives out here in Oklahoma. I don't know if Scotty's in the channel here. Mr. Scotty 405. His package went all the way to Philadelphia for some reason. I don't know. Maybe his packaging got hungry for some cheesesteaks. Hey there, Wayne. Wayne, what did I call you? Why did I call you Wayne? Wayman. Oh man, I need to drink some more coffee. That's what I need. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So we're working on different packaging, Wayman, and something that's going to say limited edition. We're looking on our packaging that we do have. we're looking for it to say something on the front side that it's limited edition. So I don't know. I gave them some ideas, maybe some gold print or some red print. Excited about the P. Can't wait to try it out. Yep. Did you check the tracking? Is it supposed to get there today or maybe tomorrow? Yep. Yep. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for the likes. Well, we got about 100 people between both live streams. Appreciate that. I am getting some more saltwater jaws and the mids jaws next week sometime. So I'm working on an order right now, and it's going to be going down to Texas, and we're looking at, I'm going to be tying up a bunch of extras, so I'll be tying up some inventory while I get these tied up. Our post office people, they came by here early today. Good idea with the packaging, as you know. Yeah, that we've been kind of working on it for a while, and so I am in talks with another company. We have two companies that do our packaging, and one of the other how do I say? They're making a packaging for our underspins, not our underspins, our inline spinners. And so we're working on packaging for that because I do want to get the inline spinners back out there. But part of it's been just the packaging, trying to get them in a package and make it look attractive because we do also want to get those into tackle stores too. So I'm working on that there. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for the likes. So we're working on packaging for the inline spinners and also the limited edition lures that we do put out. What you do, is it easy? Some people it's easy. I mean, I've been doing this for about 15 years, and it'll be 16 years in November. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff I do, to me, it seems pretty easy because I've been doing it for a long time. Some people that when they pick up tying lures, it's easy to them. To other people, it's not so easy. If you're used to working with your hands, I think it would probably be easier. But if you spend all day in an office and you're looking at, computers all day, or, I don't know how easy it would be, but it's fun to do. It's always fun. Some people love tying and making lures. Other people, they do a little bit, and some people like it, some people don't. I don't know how else to put it. Where do I get my jig heads? I make them. I make my jig heads. I pour my own heads here. This head here, you can go to our site and get them. Yep, we do sell heads that are painted. But we do pour our own heads here. Yeah, this vise here will last you forever, Wayman. You don't have to worry about it breaking down or anything. You just have to learn how to use the adjuster for the different size hooks you put in it. Imagine if you dropped it, ran over it a few times with your pickup, maybe it won't last as long. So be nice to your wife. Be nice to your wife. You don't want to see. You don't want to have your vise thrown in the trash. Oh, I got a friend of mine. He retired a couple years ago from. Oh golly, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'm trying to get this unraveled here. Here we go. I don't like the way the feathers came out. Yeah, he. I have a friend of mine. He retired recently. He worked as a trash man for 30 years for our local town, and he would find all kinds of stuff in the trash. Get these husbands and wives, they get in a divorce, and next thing you know, all his fishing stuff is in the trash. He found a Renzetti vise in the trash a long time ago. Hey there, Reelin' Feelin'. Good to see you in here. Do you only do that type of fish lure? I do other stuff. I do little fly fishing flies like clouser minnows and things like that, little nymphs, and I do underspins and inline spinners, and but the majority of the stuff I make looks like this. It keeps the bills paid. Put it that way. Keeps the bills paid. Oh, $19 clamp, no comparison. Yeah, you got that right. Yep. I mean, that's what I used for the first couple of years I tied lures was a little $10, $20 vise. Raphael, welcome into the channel. How you doing there, Raphael? Angler, welcome in. Fishing trucker, welcome in. I got to make a few packs of these. I mean, can I see an example of a fly fishing lure? I'm working on orders right now, Wyatt. Um, I mean, do I have that box over here? Oh, let's see. Do I have it over here? Yeah, I'm working on orders right now, so yeah, I don't have that box over here. I don't think. What did I do with that box? Oh, there it is. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. I do little bitty stuff. It's a little mayfly right there. It's a little chartreuse mayfly. Here's one that looks a little more natural. A little mayfly right there. And another lure right there. There's another one right there. Okay. That, and then I do like inline spinners too. Stuff like that. So we're working on packaging for the inline spinners. I've been working on that today. Let's see here. What's for lunch? I'm gonna probably heat up some. Oh, we have these White Castle burgers that are frozen that I'm gonna heat up. I'll be eating them today. Yesterday, I just had a ham sandwich yesterday. How are you doing there, Henry? Yep. Oh, yeah, that sounds good, man. I like eating that. I haven't had any in a while. We had some. We did roast some goat here. If you guys don't know what that is, that's goat. So yeah, that's what that is there. We did have some roasted goat tacos here a while back. I do like eating goat meat. Goat meat's good. When I lived in Texas, we used to eat that quite a bit. Using to keep the green stuff on. What do you mean the green stuff? I'm using thread. I'm putting thread on these feathers there, my friend. I'm using thread, said Fred, who woke up dead before he went to bed. Yeah, this is thread here I'm using. I do warn you guys, do not try this at home. Do not do what I'm doing at home because it'll be addicting. It'll be addicting. Is it like glue? No, thread's not like glue. How old are you there, Wyatt? I feel like we got another homeschooler in the channel here. No, the thread just holds it on. Yeah, I know. Well, it's okay. I don't mind the young people being in here. We get a lot of young people in here. I got the fever from Mr. Ruben. Careful, yeah. Yeah, you got the fever? Yep. That's why I tell you guys, do not try this at home. You guys do this at home, you'll end up not fishing as much. 24 and just enjoy watching you. I will thank you there, Micah. Oh, I would love to be 24 years old again. $14 years old. Okay, you're good. That kind of explains a little bit of stuff. So you're okay there, Wyatt. We may make fun of you, but we do care about you, so you're okay. I could see how the question. I kind of wondered either you're like a young person or you're probably like in your 70s or 80s. No, I started doing lures about 15 years ago and just fell in love with it. Fell in love with it so much, and I was making lures for a lot of people in town, and it just kind of gradually just grew into a business. And a couple years later, and I ended up closing down my barbecue business to do this full time. I like the barbecue business. We made money doing barbecue, but with the lure business, I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about refrigerators or freezers or you know, I don't have to worry about any of that. I don't have to worry about wait staff and cooks and people calling in sick. Don't have to worry about any of that. Once upon a time, 4 decades ago, yeah. Me too. A long time ago. Hey there, Alvy. Welcome in, buddy. What was I doing when I was 14? I was doing a lot of fishing, played a lot of baseball. How old was I? I think I was probably like a sophomore in high school, maybe a freshman. Working in my family restaurant and equipment going down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey there, Royal. How long do I think I could do this? I could probably do this till I'm in my 80s or 90s or something. Thank you for the likes there, Albie. As long as my hands work and my mind is somewhat solid, I could do this for another 30 years, hopefully. Well, another 25 at least. Chased a lot of girls. Yep. I wasn't. I wasn't like a womanizer when I was in my teenage years. I just never really. I was always working, and I loved playing ball. All my buddies that were in high school, that had girlfriends, I thought, man, that's a bunch of nonsense there. They're always getting into arguments or drama and stuff, and I never really went girl chasing or anything. Hey there, Todd. Good morning. I just loved playing ball. I loved playing ball so much that when I was 18, I moved to Florida so I could play baseball and softball and do all that stuff year round. Every part himself. Oh, yep. Thank you so much there. You guys make sure to pick up Mr. Alvy Neely there. Alvy puts content up all the time, and he's just a really good fellow there. Good guy. What are the tools you have to do to get this? We do have a kit that comes with a vise. It doesn't come with a fancy vise like this one here, but it has the scissors, the bobbin, a threader, a hackle stacker. It has a lot of the tools for fly tying. So this here is a bobbin that I'm using here. It's a bobbin. And then when I first started, I just used regular scissors. Uh, I wanted something with a point on the end, and I had gone to Walmart and bought some of these, like, I don't know, grooming scissors, I guess, and used those. But these are fly tying scissors here. And well, what else does it take? Whip finisher. I got me a whip finisher tool. Now, when I first started, I used to go ahead and just tie, with my fingers, and found out that I like the whip finish tool a lot more. Some people have their preference. I know there's people that tie with their fingers that think if you use a whip finisher, you're a big sissy. But that's okay. I don't mind that. I probably make more money than they do, you know. But anyway, I love doing what I do. There's all kinds of tools and stuff you can get. Hey there, Brandon. We played baseball, football, basketball, fished, hunted. Yep. Rode our bikes. Yep. I tried riding skateboards when I was a kid. I did okay. I wasn't fancy or anything like that. I did do some skateboarding. One of the reasons I moved to Florida also was I just always had this fascination and passion to go surfing. And I got to do some surfing when I lived out in Florida. Now they didn't have big waves and all that. Thank you guys for the follows. But that was one of the things I wanted to do. Appreciate that, guys. This one here is called the Midnight. This is a 1/8 ounce. But yeah, there's all kinds of tools that you can use with fly tying. I mean, I have dubbing tools, dubbing brushes, hackle pliers, all kinds of stuff that I have. I don't use a lot of them when I'm tying up these. Basically, it's just a whip finisher, bobbin, and a pair of scissors. But if you're going to start tying, you're going to need to buy thread, feathers of some sort. If you're going to make these type of lures, chenille. Flashing also helps too. You don't need flashing, but flashing will help. Ernie, thank you so much, Mr. Costa, for all the likes. Roller skating. I did a little bit of roller skating. I remember going to the skating rinks on the weekend when I was younger. I was about 38 at the time. No, I'm kidding about that. I was probably like 12, 13 years old, maybe 10 years old. Hey, Sandra, welcome back there, Sandra. I did try as an adult. I got my wife and I, one of the things I got my wife and I, and this is shortly after we got married, you had the inline skating, or what you call rollerblades. For some crazy reason, I was about 30 years old and thought I could rollerblade. That was like the worst mistake. I was terrible at it. My wife could do it. She was a good skater. I was never good at roller skating. I had friends of mine. They would skate backwards, sideways, every which way. I could just go forward, and I could occasionally stop. Hey there, Caden. I'm getting closer to getting my first car. Oh, good. That is awesome. And thank you for the like, Salvi. Oh, that is good. My first car was like a 1955 Chevy. That thing was a tank. I got it for like, I don't know how much I got it. Maybe 400, 500 bucks back then. Hey, Willow, how you doing there, Willow? Mowing grass, stacking hay to save for my first car. Yeah. Yeah, I worked at oh what how old was I then? Oh, I was like 14, 15 years old. I at that time I think I worked at the grocery store, and I remember riding my 10-speed bicycle to work every day. And I used to ride probably a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles at least. I used to work at Super S grocery store, Super S Foods, where every day the manager would say, "How's it going there, Ruben?" And I had to answer back, "Super." Everything was super. 2024. Oh wow, that yeah. Pull wheelies on bikes. Oh yeah, I used to do that too. I did pretty good with wheelies. A couple of months ago, I had a dream of me riding a bicycle, and I was a teenager again, and I was doing wheelies everywhere I could go. I was even showing off in front of my wife. So I'm about 9 years older than my wife. So if I was 13, pulling wheelies up, how old would my wife be when I was 13? If I'm 9 years older, she would have been what, 4 years old? Hey, Featherhead's over here. How's it going there, Featherhead? Really looking to get a 1500. My mom wants get a Range Rover for her next car. Uh, oh, I didn't know that. I did not know Land Rovers were that way. I've never had a desire to get a Land Rover. Just one of the vehicles I've just never really pondered on attaining one of them. Does anybody have a Land Rover in the channel? Does anybody have a Land Rover? Oh yeah, I have a Dodge pickup right now. It's a 2008. It's been very reliable. I've had to switch out the transmission on it. The motor's been doing good. It runs fine. We just had the transmission finally go out on it probably about 4 or 5 years ago. 10 years older. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Do you know Panfish's wife is older too? And I think probably about 9 years older than him. You guys and your older women. When you started dating, did you ever get harassed that she was a cougar? Oh, really? I didn't know that there, Caden. You're probably hurting somebody's feelings here in the channels. Ford Ranger. Indestructible, yeah. Do they still make new ones, the little Rangers, anymore? I thought I saw a brand new Chevy S10 out on the road the other day. I thought they just quit making them. Hey there, Greg. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to get back to work. You have a great day too, Alvy. I appreciate you, buddy. We'll see if Mr. Scotty 405 got his order in today. He lives in Oklahoma. He lives a couple hours away from me. And for some reason, his package went all the way to Philadelphia. For some crazy reason, I guess his fishing line had a hankering for some cheesesteaks. Did we just get another follow there? I appreciate you guys joining in. Yeah, I have no clue at all about fixing cars. I used to be a parts man for Honda years ago, but just never had an acquired discipline with working with cars. I always had spare parts. Always had spare parts when I tried to do repairs. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate the follows, guys. Hey there, Panfish. We were just talking about you, Panfish. I found out that David's wife is older than him too. Thanks for the share, Ricky B. Appreciate that. It's getting warm in here. I need to turn off the heater. Yeah, let me get this thing turned off. I have one right at my feet. The shop was pretty cool this morning. I think after I started powder coating, it kind of warmed up in here. The first car was a 67 GTO. Ooh, that's a pretty car there. No, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Always try to get a parts truck. Yep. I used to drive a parts truck when I first moved here to Oklahoma. I mean, I worked at Walmart for a while, and then my second job was working. Well, I worked at the retirement home, the Baptist retirement home, for a while, and then I got me a job at Parts Plus, and then I ended up working for a Honda dealership. Yeah, I was mixed up too. I thought yesterday was Wednesday for some reason. I was in the shop thinking, man, we got a giveaway to do tomorrow. And I can't remember who told me in the channel that, no, today's Tuesday, Ruben. Wake up, silly boy. We got a lot of chartreuse tails. We're going to do just this one here And then we're going to switch over to the striker lure, which is going to have a black head, black body, chartreuse tail. Hey there, Thomas. Welcome in. Appreciate everybody in both of the chats. We got 46 in one channel. We got 11 on the other. That's what I needed. Parts truck, yeah. I've had a Nova. I've had a Dodge Coronet. I've had an Isuzu pickup. I had a Ford Tempo. I've also had a Ford Taurus. I had a bunch of vans. After the kids came, we went through some vans. I was not a van man. First car was a 4-door 60 Chevy. Huge. Yep. That's like my 55 Chevy was a big old tank. It was a big old tank. I ended up selling it to my uncle for like 500 bucks. And he fixed it up and sold it for like 10 or 15 grand years later. It was this sky blue, baby blue type color. And he painted that dude up red. Got chrome for it and everything. It looked all really nice after he fixed it up. Okay, let's go ahead and switch up here a little bit. Okay, we need some black thread. We need some chartreuse flashing. When I met my wife, she was 29, you're 19. Oh my goodness. Yep, you and David are in the Cougar Club. Cougar up, guys. Cougar up. We need to get you some leather jackets for you and David and put some patches on the back of it. I'm going to get in trouble. Hey, Mohammed, how you doing there, buddy? Oh, I need to fill up my bird feeders outside. Them poor birds. They're pulling up to the bird feeder and they're empty. Yeah, when I met my wife, I didn't realize how young she was. I mean, we went out on our first somewhat date. It was somewhat of a it was supposed to be a group date, and this is before cell phones. You know, this is back when pagers were big, and I didn't have a pager. And the event that we were going to got canceled, and my wife and I ended up turning into our first date. My wife will think, and she tells everybody that I set it up that way. I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't set it up that way. But my roommate, who was setting up the singles night for our church group, uh, canceled it. He got called into work, and anyway, I didn't realize how young she was. She was just 19. And that song kept coming in my head. That song, young girl, get out of my life. You're much too young, girl. You're way out of line. You better run, girl. Who sang that song? I can't remember who sang that song. But that song was going through my head the whole time we were dating. Hey there, Cliff. Carter, thank you so much. What jig head do I use? What do you mean, what jig head? This is a round jig head. This is a round head. This is a 1/8 ounce. I don't know if that's what you're asking me. What size? What brand? It's my brand. I make my own jig heads. I pour my own heads. It's the Ruben Flores Jig Company brand. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. I'm gonna be 73 in June. Oh wow. Al Carter, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you guys for coming in. This is the Striker Lower. Again, this is one of the oldest colors out there. One of the oldest colors out there. This color was around when I was a kid. Okay, we got to tie a few more of these, and we're going to tie some with head or with eyes on them. These are the ones with the eyes here. I feel young now. Yeah. Yeah, them guys are old, aren't they? Let's see. Hey there, John. Hey there, Jimmy. We've earned it. Yep. I turned 70 last month. Oh, well, happy birthday. Belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. I turned 59 last month. Oh, well, good. That's awesome, David. This here's a 1/8 ounce lure. Ah, thank you, Jim. Thank you so much. Enjoy youth while you can because the years fly by. You got that right. Yeah, snow. You've been getting snow over there? Where are you at, Jim? We still have a chance of snow here where I live at in Oklahoma. I mean, it's not today or anything by any means, but there's always that chance of getting a mid late February, March snow. In fact, last year at this time we had snow uh, during the tackle show that we went to last year. It actually snowed on the first or second night of the tackle show. '48. That ship has sailed. Yeah, Boston. Oh, okay. I've never been to Boston. I'd love to go there one day. A couple of years ago, I finally got to go up to Washington D.C. and it's pretty up there. It's pretty up there. It's different. The people there are a little bit different, but what do I call that device holding the hook? It's called a vice. A vice. Uh-huh. We should go to a show. Go to the show and grab some ribeyes. Ooh, yeah, that'll be good. We hardly ever go out on Valentine's Day. A lot of times we'll go like the day before or the day after because there's just it just the restaurants are just super busy. Lives in oh yeah, yeah. Where we are on this side of Oklahoma, Jimmy, it's really pretty. There are a lot of green hills and lakes everywhere. Once you start hitting Oklahoma City and westward, it gets it gets pretty flat, and there isn't as much or there aren't as many lakes and stuff like that on the central and the west side. I got to tie a few packs of these. Some of these are going to be for an order that's going out. Turns into canyons and deserts. Yep. Years ago, I got to visit my aunt and uncle up in Lawton, and this is before I ever came up to this side of Oklahoma. And we thought about me living in Lawton because I was kind of trying to find a place to move or whatever. I was just looking for something different. And so I went up and visited them, and I'm like, man, this is just awful up here. There's no water up here. There's no lakes and rivers and everything's really flat. And growing up in Kerrville, Texas, where you have hills everywhere, um, I just didn't like it. And then I got to drive through here um, back in '94. I was visiting, and I was going to I was going up to Wisconsin, I believe, at that time. But I drove through here to visit some friends, and I really liked it. I only stayed for like a day or two, and then a couple years later, they ended up. Well, I say a couple years later, about a year later, they called me and asked if I wanted to be their worship leader and their children's pastor. Two creeks, streams, few lakes, ponds. Oh yeah, there. Ah, okay, in Lawton, yeah, yeah. I got to visit the base up there. That's where my uncle he retired from the military, but he still worked on base, and he did something with computers back then, back in the mid '90s. Thank you so much, Vladimir, for the gifties. Appreciate that. But my uncle Don was a Marine. Okay, let me turn this other heater all the way down. It's just getting too warm in here now. Born at Camp Pendleton. Hey, Sarge. Welcome in. Ooh, well, that looks fine, just like that. Born at Camp Pendleton. Hey there, Jeff. Can't stay, just dropping a like. Oh, thank you there, Jeff. Appreciate that. Yeah, the weather's been up and down. Yeah, they say that we were, there's a good chance that we were just going to be around 59, 60 degrees, but I think it's a little bit warmer than that out there. Yeah, yeah, it's that way here too. I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. It was like 78, 80 degrees up here. It was pretty warm. Uh, was in the Marines. He was Sergeant E5. Commissioned in 1964 and spent 2 tours in Vietnam as a captain. Oh. My grandfather on my dad's side, he was in World War II, and he was just a regular infantryman. And there was they had a photographer in their group because they were oh well they had a photographer in their, I guess you call it platoon, I guess. And that person got shot, didn't survive, and so they gave the camera to my grandfather and said, "Well, we want you to take pictures." and and he was kind of reluctant at first, and they said, "Oh, you still get to carry your arms, you know." I got to watch what I say because on TikTok they're really picky about that. Um, but he got to take pictures, and they got to go to further on. He got to go to Auschwitz and some of these camps, and some of the pictures he took were pretty drastic and just kind of sad. So when he did come back, he was an alcoholic for a while, and I didn't really understand it till I got a little bit older and I got to see those pictures in his closet, and it's just sad, 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 sad stuff. But he didn't want to be lugging around a camera and thought, man, I'd rather carry my rifle, and that way I could somewhat defend myself. But he ended up, I don't know how many tours he had, or he was in there for a good 8 years or so in the military. That is not not the war. Um, yeah, my little grandbaby has an old man face. He looks like my grandpa. He has an old man face. Hey, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys. Okay, got to trim up some more feathers here. Let's see. Let's see. Hey there, Black Furry. Welcome in. Hey there, Eric. You're not ugly, Eric. Man, you're okay. Air Force, wind, Germany. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's good, I guess. My nephew's in the Air Force right now. Oh, short like him, too. Yeah. No, I'm kind of interested to see what my grandkids. I have two grandsons now. It's kind of. I mean, I know they're going to get taller than me one day. I just don't know how tall. My wife's dad was like 6'4", 6'5", big old tall fella, and she has a brother that's pretty tall too. Well, her both of her brothers are tall, but one's a lot, a whole lot taller. She has a couple of cousins that played in the NFL. I want to say it's Grant Fiesel, and I can't remember if the other one's named Brent. My sons are pretty tall. They're the younger one or the older one. He's about 6 foot tall. Steelhead jigs. What does the steelhead jig look like? Let's see here. Then my younger son, he's like 6'1", somewhere around there. You can use these for steelhead. Yeah, you can catch steelhead jig on. You could catch a steelhead on a inline spinner. Yeah, these lures you can use them for crappie, white bass, steelhead, salmon, walleye, skipjack, saltwater fish, freshwater fish. You can use them for. We've had somebody catch a barracuda on these, also a tarpon, peacock bass, drum, carp, catfish. I've caught a lot of catfish on my lures. Hey, the short guy in your family. Oh wow. Dison, well, thank you so much. Gracias. Hey, Mary, how's it going there? Reeling, feeling? We will be doing the Ninja Pole giveaway tomorrow, somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. We will be doing that mañana. And I'm like, okay. Oh, that is really cool there. Hey there, Dylan. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys in the channels. Yeah, her cousins played. Now she had two of them that played in the NFL, and I don't know which one played which. But I know the teams that they played on. One played for Kansas, the other one played for Seattle, Houston, the Oilers. I can't remember the other team. I can't remember where they went to college too. I need to ask her that one day. I like looking up little facts on them. I don't know if they have a Wikipedia or anything like that. One of them, worked for the Rockies organization. He ended up working for the Rockies, and I imagine he played baseball too, but he was an NFL guy, not a MLB guy. Hey there, Remington. Yep, welcome in. I'm doing good. Just working on some orders and inventory. I'm doing good though. Okay, we got to tie 3 more with a round head, and then we're going to tie some with eyes. But I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to go grab some lunch in a little bit. But I was telling everybody we're working on some new packaging. We're actually working on trying to get. I think the project that I had somebody else work on with this company that makes their packaging. I don't know if they're with that company anymore or not, but I had to restart everything. So I'm looking for something like this, and then we're going to have probably on the side here, like something that says limited edition, kind of sideways. And I'm thinking of gold and red print on it. And then we're also working on some packaging for the inline spinners, um, like a slim long package that we could slide our inline spinners in. But other than that, just been busy on the phone discussing orders and stuff like that. I got free peanuts. Yeah. That guy talking about ribeye made me hungry. Yeah, it made me hungry too. I'm not a huge ribeye. I mean, I like eating ribeye. I was thinking about? I'm thinking of what do you call the rib roast? But no, I like ribeye. That was Featherhead, I believe. Yeah, that was Featherhead. He lives up there in the Grove area, um, where this tackle show is going to take place, and um, we're not going to be there this year. I wish we could, but it just didn't work out to where I could make it. Let's see here. You're ready for Atlanta? Oh yeah. Ribeye po' boy sounds awesome right now. Yeah. This here's a 1/8 ounce. It's called the Striker. I mean, in a little bit, I'm going to be making some with eyes on them. It's looking pretty out there. It doesn't seem too breezy, but it's a nice, pretty day. We got some clouds out there, but it looks pretty out. It looks pretty out there. A little bit more on there. We have my grandson coming over this afternoon. I'll get to spend a little bit of time with him. I do appreciate everybody in here. Guys, again, thanks for the likes. I appreciate the likes. Ooh, man. That one got out of hand. Monticello, thank you for the follow. Gracias. I'm out of Northeast Oklahoma. I'd head from you for my peak rotary vise. Ah, well, cool. Cash in some gold. Yep. That sounds good. Haven't tied any in a while, yeah. Appreciate you guys coming in there. Hey there, Mississippi. Oh, cool. So it's not very mobile. Yeah. If you get the pedestal, you can pick up the pedestal and move it wherever you want. The pedestal's pretty big and how would I say? It's not like you're gonna flip the vise over or anything with that big old heavy pedestal that they have for peaks. Hey, how's it going there, Mr. Mark? How have you been doing, man? I'm just tying up orders and inventory. Orders and inventory. I got a few orders to fill that I thought I'd tie extra. I knew I wasn't going to get this order out today when I got it this morning. Oh, somebody here. Oh, okay. They slowed down like they were going to pull in here. But staying busy, though. It is that time of the year when the spawn is on. Is that time of year. That's the peak I have has a white pedestal and it's heavy. Yeah, yeah, they still put out that same pedestal for the peak. It is heavy. That's the one that I had initially. I bought the one with the pedestal, and it worked out good for me because we were doing a lot more tackle shows and stuff like that then, and I could just set it up on any table. Oh, you do like this lure? Yeah, it's a good lure. This color here, I've seems a lot of times when I use this color on Ulaga Lake, I'm catching largemouth bass too. They do like this color, I guess. Hey, Les, how you doing? Hey, King B, how are you doing? Let me try that. All good. I'm doing good too. Just working on orders and inventory. Appreciate everybody in here. Hey there, Cyril. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the gifties. All good in Kentucky, yeah? All good. I'm managing out here. I'm doing good. Hey there, Cody. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, wow. We got well over 200 people in both channels together. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'm using Neck Hackle. Oop. Yep, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate that on our TikTok side. Looks like I fell off the network for a short. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Again, I do appreciate you guys coming in. Have I ever tied with any wild turkey feathers? Are you talking about the bird or the bottle? No, I'm kidding about that. No, as far as wild turkeys, I don't think I've ever used wild turkeys. I mean, I do have turkey feathers that I use from time to time, but they're not like right off a wild turkey though. No, I knew what he was talking about. I just had to crack some kind of joke. You know, I've never had wild turkey, the bird or the bottle. I've never had that. I've tied with wild duck feathers, tied with chicken feathers that we got from our chickens, or rooster feathers. Let's see. Hello, Wyatt. Welcome back. Let's see. We have turkeys all over the place up here in Boston. Bird, wild turkey is too gamey for me. Yep. They're fun to hunt. Never cared for eating them. Oh yeah. Oh, I've never eaten a wild turkey. Imagine doing a live stream. And thank you so much, Francisco. Gracias. Imagine doing a live stream and you're hunting wild turkeys and you're doing a shoot and release. Yep, you do a shoot and release. You get that turkey, you're showing it off in front of the camera, telling everybody to put a hat on the turkey, and then you throw that turkey up in the air and go, "Hey, fly away, turkey!" Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I got from my grandfather lots of peacock feathers. Oh, I got peacock feathers here. Now, Remington had sent me some peacock feathers, this last spring, I think, maybe. And right after that, we had our own peacocks that did the molting thing or whatever you call it. So we have a ton of peacock feathers now. We got a bunch of peacock feathers. Do I still fish? Yes, I do. I'll be fishing here in a few weeks, hopefully. I've had really bad back problems this last year, and so I'm trying to get them things fixed up. And I do live streams when I go fishing too. So a lot of times I'll take you guys out there fishing with me. We're trying to get my back fixed. One of the things I'm looking at, hopefully purchasing, is a forward facing sonar. I don't know if we'll get one. Oh man, our live reset. Oh man, what? How did that happen? How did that happen? Hey there, Scott. Get some of these feathers trimmed up here. But yeah, I won't be going next week. This year's fishing license. Oh yeah, mine. I got like a 2-year or 4-year license last year. I can't remember how long it lasts, but it wasn't just a 1-year license. I'd like to get a lifetime license, but man, I don't know how much time I have left. That'd be awful if I get a lifetime license and then boom, something happens to me like 3 months later. That's right. They're make you believe in God. Yeah. I do appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you guys for coming in today's live stream. How many more of these do I got? I got one more after this. Then I'm going to take a break. Go grab me some lunch. Hey, Fishing Okie Owen, how are you doing? This here's our 1/8 ounce striker with eyes. I'm probably going to do some more 1/8 ounce when I do come back after lunch. I'm going to go grab something to eat and read my emails and my text messages. We still got product out there that I'm trying to get tracking numbers for. Some of the product I ordered like 3 weeks ago and still haven't heard anything about it. Do appreciate you guys coming in. Are you making live stream? Well, okay, never mind. I saw that one already. Hey there, Dolly. How are you doing, Dolly? I'm getting ready to get off here in a little bit. Did you get your rod yet? Did you get the fishing rod yet? And thank you there, Danny. I appreciate you. Yep, thank you guys for coming in. Yeah, Dolly Rislin, she won a rod a couple weeks ago. We're going to be doing the next drawing tomorrow, somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. I'm going to try to do them on both TikTok and YouTube. That's, and show it, but it's sometimes TikTok doesn't act or react very friendly when I do that on a live stream. Oh, good. You got it yesterday. Good deal. What kind of lure am I making right now? I don't remember. This was just a hand-tied lure. That's all it is. What does it catch? It catches about 50 to 100 different species of fish. So it's not a crappie jig. It's not a steelhead jig. It's not a walleye jig. It's just a hand-tied jig. You can catch a lot of different kind of fish with these. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break here. If you guys have any questions, now is a great time to ask. Now is a good time to ask. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat. I'm going to switch out my coffee for something else to drink. Thank you. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the money tree, the money gun. I appreciate that. Well, you know what that deserves there. You get the lights, camera, action. That gets you another spot on the wheel there. Yep, there we go. I'm getting Dolly's name put down on here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys make sure to pick up Dolly. Today's what, Wednesday? Yeah, we have this filled up quite a bit. We got both sides of those filled up. So we'll give you guys a chance to win another rod there. Thank you so much, Dolly. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Thank you guys so much. You guys be good. Goodbye. God bless.